Hi Leos, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your March 2018 reading. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're brand new, thanks again to all of you who come to me for weekly, monthly, and yearly readings. Thank you for liking and subscribing, for donating, and for following up, especially after I do your readings and letting me know how things have turned out. It's been a beautiful, beautiful journey, and I am extremely thankful for each and every one of you. So, Leo, I am pulling a card from the Mary Queen of Angels deck real quick by Doreen Virtue, and I'm not going to look at that card until the end of the deck. But what I am going to do is start with a circle spread, and I'm going to be using the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. I'm going to go ahead and ask Spirit, please, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Leo, with clearly defined messages regarding Leo's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through to the end of March 2018. And we had a jumper. Woo, good. So the card representing your current life path here on Earth at this time is the Ace of Wands. This is this is a blessing for one thing from Spirit. It is a new beginning when it comes to creativity and or a new financial or career path. So it depends on how it applies in your path. This is a general energy, so I'm pulling whomever's energies these may apply to. If you'd like me to pull from your personal energies, write me at my email, josiek42@gmail.com. Tell me your sun sign and a couple of your questions and concerns. And I'll film a video like this, attach it to my email, and you just click and play. So in your mental aspects position, we have the Three of Wands. So you guys seem to be pretty happy in your foundation. This is about a solid foundation, one by which you are enjoying. It's content, it's fulfilled. Now, good. Leos, here you are in your relationship sector, illuminating new beginnings, new ideas, new creative paths for yourself. Beautiful. The Queen of Wands never gives up. She continues to set goals, meet goals, set goals, meet goals, and then she sets more. So those are the energies available to you, Leos, at this time. In your creative aspects position, we have the Seven of Wands. So this is about moving away from negative energies, moving away from people who I feel like I want to say aren't good people anyway. They're people who are kind of sly, cunning, dishonest, and maybe even untruthful. Now, in your actions position, it's about taking action and focusing on this new creative path, whether it's a new project at work, a new client, a new idea, a new hobby, gift, skill, talent. This is going to bring success in your actions position. Now, in emotionally, you've got the Seven of Swords. So this is about being diplomatic. This is about, I'm not going to fight. I'm walking away from rivalry. I'm going to be diplomatic, but subconsciously I'm going to get quiet and I'm going to cut this person or place or situation out of my path so I can move on to happiness. So in your mental aspects position, we have the Ace of Swords. This is not mental aspects, sorry. This is creative. This is the practical matters position. Day to day, you're trying to get to the truth of a situation. What is it I can manifest for myself, whereby which I can leave this rivalry with others in the past? Now, in your inner strengths position, you guys have the ability with the Seven of Swords energies to give yourself a pat on the back for how far you've come. Some of you are going to be contemplating, should I stay where I'm at now that I've found this new successful path, or should I move ahead and create something that is much more fulfilling? I think a lot of you are ready, and you're going to realize in March that it doesn't take much money to do something that makes you happy. And I think by the next 2-3 weeks, if you start as soon as you hear this video, you can actually manifest great success in your path ahead. And it's going to bring you some sort of recognition. Now, in the first week and a half to maybe 2-3 weeks, in a 3-card summary to my right, using the same Sacred Circle Tarot, we have development. So creating and developing this new path, this new idea, this new hobby, skill, project, whatever this is that you guys want to create. Do not sit in delusion. This is fantasy. This is not reality. But you could take these empty cups that you thought were filled with something and fill them up with new ideas. Yeah, with the shaman energies, it appears as though you may have recognized that you were in a path by which you didn't belong in. Therefore, you came back to center and you're using the shaman energies to manifest a brand new beginning for yourself. Now, when I see this, I feel like you guys are in a financially secure position, but there are cunning energies around you. You may feel as though you want to make a change when it comes to romance. Maybe you want to move somewhere because of the cunning energies. But I think someone is, by the end of the month, you're going to be able to see someone more clearly for who they are. And you're going to be glad you started moving in a new direction, because they go from untrustful energies to actually unkind energies. So if there's an energy around you that you know needs to go from your path, go away from whatever that is and do something that fulfills you. Speak your truth with others with the King of Swords energies. This is what I want. This is what I don't want done. Then take time to be quiet, put away your sword, and do some thinking. Manifest a new path that will bring you better and greater prosperity. This new path tied to finances, inheritance will lead you in a new beginning. Okay, somebody is contemplating love, but don't do that in March until you have clarity, because I just feel like there's too many dishonest energies around right now. All right, so in the outcome position, by the end of March, we've got something that has potential. Something comes in, and some of you may want to travel and meet with this person and talk with someone, but make sure you do it in public. If this is someone you don't know very well, they are not a good energy. It may seem like financially there's an opportunity that will lead you into a better path, but this path coming up with the Lord energies, this tells me that this is you finding your own way, and you're recognizing the beautiful things around you, what you already have, thank goodness, and the animals that are there and the beautiful things, and you're thinking to yourself, I am happy in my own path. Therefore, for some of you, by the end of March, you're going to realize who and or what needs to be sacrificed. Because it was never built on a solid foundation, and because it was meant to crumble. It was meant to not last. All right, so let's clarify this spread here. I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Leo with clearly defined messages regarding Leo's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the month of March 2018. Spiritual guidance, please, and clarification. Okay. Wow. So some of you guys are focusing on a new creative path, or there's a new passionate path here. And some of you may be contemplating, is this the right soul path for me when it comes to maybe a contract in finances, or is this the right person for me? Is this my soulmate type stuff? In your mental aspects position, do you have a solid foundation and you're happy and you're comfortable there? So Spirit's saying with the star card energies, you can hope, wish, and pray with these energies to manifest something new in your path at this time. So Spirit's saying the world is open for you. You just need to create or make sure who it is that is meant to be in your path and who is not for the month of March. So here you are setting goals to illuminate something creative when it comes to finances or a hobby, but I'm feeling with these two cards together, we need to be careful when it comes to fantasy, okay? Because the Seven of Cups sometimes is like, we can really create big fantasies in our mind that are nothing close to the reality, and not understand that the other person does not see it the way you see it, okay? And I don't even know why I said that, but meant it for someone. So creatively, we've got the Seven of Wands, going away from this rivalry and focusing on finances. It could be not wanting to be friends with anyone anymore because they were focused on your financial security. And you're busy creating something fun in your life. You want to have success in your life. You're taking action to manifest a great future for yourself. And somebody came in here with the Two of Cups, and they're causing for you to feel depressed, unhappy. So emotionally, it's about diplomatically walking away, starting a new path in a new direction, knowing that you're making the right choices, and as you do, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So it could be that kindly you need to walk away from someone at work who is not a nice person, or however this person is in your life. Now, subconsciously, you guys know something's got to come to an end, because you're setting goals for yourself. You're starting to see reality at some point, hopefully. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's just a feeling you get. But Spirit's here to clarify for you. Someone around you is acting like a magician. They're manipulative. Yes, and you need to bring an end to that connection. No matter how badly you may have wanted to change them, or I even just heard someone was contemplating pregnancy. That's definitely not a good idea right now. Yeah, no. So in your practical day-to-day matters position, we have the Ace of Swords, getting to the truth of a situation when it comes to this rivalry with someone. The party's over. It was fun. It's time to go. It's time to step in a new path when it comes to finances and creativity, or however it is that you've wanted to start something new with. Cut into that brand new path. Get excited about that brand new beginning. Don't be in fear of moving away from what was to start a new path. Again, I'm feeling creativity, finances, education. Now, in your inner strengths position, you're going to have the ability to move forward and manifest something much better. Something is definitely falling apart. That's twice we've seen that. So you have the inner strengths to handle that as you get to the truth of that. But your blessings are coming, I think, in success for March. Financial security. Now, in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, you guys are really working hard at something. Hopefully. Of course, if you do nothing, then none of this happens. So think about what it is you want to develop. And this focus is going to bring you away from any sort of delusion. We have people that are worried about their finances. Remember not to cling to finances or worry about finances. Hand those worries and to Spirit through your prayers and let it go. Go and give to charity what you have left, and open doors for people and help people. Go to church. Try and raise money for something, but do something. Yeah, because look at right behind that. There's discontentment here. Set an adventure for yourself to manifest blessings for others in the first couple weeks. Make your wishes and prayers for others. The others are blessed with a solid foundation like you are. Yeah, and it's not about winning the war. It's about with others around you. It's about finding contentment all by yourself in your own path. This whole path has nothing to do with anybody else, right? We walk it alone. We come alone and we die alone for a reason, and that's to learn about ourselves. All right, so in the next 2 to 3 weeks, the King of Swords is about cutting away from an old path, starting a new path. If people come into this person's path and they're not right for them, they have ulterior motives or whatever their problem is, you're going to see that clearly after some thought. So in the meantime, Spirit's saying, manifest new things for yourself, tell people the truth, cut them out of your path, move on towards that which has potential, create new things in your own path, knowing that you will be celebrating something and a wish will be coming true. So you're being tested right now by an individual who is a not honest person, or however that applies in your life. So here you are in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, really setting your goals, meeting your goals, deciding on a new path, laying down an old path. It's been too long of a struggle. And now an offer is coming in. Is that offer true? Is the cup full or is it empty? Are you going to give it one more chance or are you going to move on? Well, once you start realizing that there is a new idea that could bring you prosperity, that's going to help for some of you to leave a situation behind that maybe involved 3 people, that maybe involved too much partying. Spirit's saying with the Empress energies as a major arcana, they're going to help you to give birth to a brand new path. This is going to help for you to leave troubled waters behind, old pain and anguish. So move yourself towards smoother waters and give birth to newness in your life, even if it's at home. Create a business at home that you'd like to do and sell it on the internet. There's great and prosperous things available to you right at your fingertips. Open your heart, observe, listen, pray, and look for signs. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to be shining like the sun because you've chosen to move forward and focus on a skill, talent, gift, new project, idea, and your heart is opening up because everything's flowing as it should, and you are being blessed with the ability to see things more clearly. Someone may come in quickly, or you may have 2 children. One is an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and one is a fire sign or has fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo. It may be that a kid comes in quickly that is having difficulties, and they're going to come in and kind of bring clarity to you about what has happened, the truth of a situation. Someone's going to come in and act like a child, and you're going to have to make a choice about them. So Spirit's offering you the major arcana Judgment with the major arcana the Devil to make the right choice about. This could be an addiction to a person, place, or thing here on earth. An ending is coming, and it's up to you to decide when you're going to make that ending come. Okay? We're never trapped. We can always choose to stay or go in our life and do what we want. In the outcome position, there may have been a lot of passion. I feel like someone has been very enchanting and very mesmerizing, I'm hearing. But is this something that was meant to last long term? With someone who has children, with someone from your past? Focus on financial security is what I'm feeling. Enjoy the beautiful things around you. Give thanks to Spirit for all of your blessings. And share what you have with others in the month of March. Now, I want to bring in spiritual guidance for you guys, and I'm going to use the Wisdom of the House of Night deck. So again, I started out with the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. I added the Gilded Tarot, and now I'm clarifying with the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed, please. Leos. Yeah. So you guys may have come into a passionate connection with someone that looked good or something that was very shiny, right? Is the beauty only skin deep? I mean, it does have thorns. Be careful in the beginning of March. Your thoughts are about, well, you know, I have this beautiful foundation and I'm comfortable here and I'm happy there and here, but maybe I'm discontent. Therefore, I'm going to try and hope, wish, and pray to bring something into my path and see how far I can take this. In your actions position, Spirit's saying, illuminate projects, ideas, creative things in your life so that you don't fall prey to this fantasy energy. They're saying in your thoughts, if there's something you want to hope, wish, and pray for an education. Pray for training. Go on YouTube. Look at what you're interested in learning and watch other YouTube channels and then put your individual twist on what it is you want to illuminate. And then use your imagination. If you're not quite sure of your soul purpose, take some time in the next couple weeks to look into this mirror, to become invisible in the world, to look into your own soul and see what it is that keeps you fulfilled and happy all by your lonesome. If you were the last person on earth and you had everything at your fingertips, what would you get up and do every day that fulfills you if no one was around? That's what Spirit wants you to recognize. So in your creative aspects position, it's about leaving rivalry behind, focusing on something that you can manifest, that is a gift that you can share with the world. Have hope that this will lead you down a beautiful path ahead, for the moon represents hope, and without hope, your path would be dark, right? So as you are creating something new in your life with your gifts, you can avoid chaos in the next few weeks from watching the video. In your actions position, finding success will replace these energies of sadness and depression. And because you're choosing to replace these new ideas or old pain with new ideas, you are receiving the success card. And Spirit's saying congratulations. Your creative project is a gift and a blessing. That's why the Wheel of Fortune's turning ahead in your path. So be kind to those around you, because love is about being kind with one another, accepting each other for who we are. If something doesn't serve us, that's fine. Then we just need to move on from that and take that experience in life with a person or people as part of our spiritual education when it comes to our own soul experience here. Subconsciously, bringing an end to a situation because someone has the magician energies, or because you guys manifested a fantasy with someone and it needs to be brought to an end. And at some point in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you're going to understand what love is. And by the 5th and 6th week, they're saying that you're going to also come into the understanding that everybody has different perspectives, and that's okay. You know, you may have seen a connection as the same as someone else, but someone saw it completely differently. And that's something you just need to be fine with, because you have other things in your path that you can do that fulfill you, right? You've got your intellect and your truth, and claiming victory over a new path is going to be your goal, right? Through March, Spirit's offering you the warrior energies around you and within you to help you to step into a new path, a new beginning, to recognize all the education and experience you've had up to this point, and to step into a new beginning of fulfillment, because something is ending that needed to come to an end. It's like one successful path too for someone is coming to an end because it's supposed to. Don't get mad at others. Know that there's a meeting towards the end of March going into February where there's going to be negotiations and a new beginning. So take a rest a little bit here in March to go into the woods, into your grove, on your couch with your kitty cat and your blanket, and just contemplate creative new projects that bring you joy. There will be success tied to those, and there will be success tied towards a new direction. If you're contemplating moving, and that's all I'm getting for now. Okay, so in a 3-card summary to my left, with the same Gilded Tarot deck, Spirit saying we're helping for you to heal. The knowledge you're going to achieve in the next couple weeks will help for you to be able to make a wish. But right now, set new goals for yourself to step in new directions. Maybe sell something on the internet and become your own business owner. Now, I keep seeing these two together here in your reading. So I don't know if you guys are connected to 2 earth signs. I don't know if they're together, or there's 2 people that run a business together, but I do see 2 earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, someone who's well off. And then I see like a past connection that may have felt passionate, and then someone coming in quickly. And here's where you have the ability to grab a hold of that beautiful shiny rose, right? But then you realize, oh my goodness, there's thorns. This person has a harsh side. They're not opening up with their emotions or their feelings. And the reason is because they have no intention of sharing their path or their money with you, right? So it's time to move on from that which you felt trapped. with an end by celebrating something new in your life, by bringing something to an end that has just outgrown its purpose. Therefore, justice is turning in your favor, saying time to move in a new direction. We're sending in the high priestess to help light this path ahead of you, to bring you clarity and the truth, so you can set your boundaries, speak your truth, and set new goals for yourself. Okay? The truth is going to conquer. You're going to have victory in March, and you're going to get beyond some sort of chaos. Towards the end of the month, though, someone's going to try to run back in and act like they're offering their heart, or some of you are running back towards, where did I see this before? Some of you are connecting with a water sign, or thinking about someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, at the end of the month, and it's making you feel really good. You may connect with someone who recognizes your talents and your gifts, and all of a sudden you get a lot of money. And then you have peace, joy, contentment, happiness, love, prosperity. Yeah. So if you're hearing something about moving forward when it comes to business, there are new contracts ahead. Let yourself kind of chill during this month. When it comes to connections to friends and family and whoever around you, really focus on something that fulfills you when it comes to a talent or skill. Get out the old sewing machine, or go to Walmart and buy some supplies in the craft section and do something fun. Maybe it'll be something you can sell online. But somebody here for sure has been in denial of the fact that another person is not who they are made up to be, whether it's in your mind or not. Yeah, you're going to meet newer and better by the end of March. So, before this video, I pulled a card for you guys from the Journey of Love deck by Alana Fairchild. And the card I pulled for you is number 40. 4 plus 0 is 4, which tells me you're contemplating a solid foundation, contentment, and joy in your life. So with the Void, it's an interesting card, especially after that reading. At the end of every cycle, and I'm reading from the book to give credit to the author, at the end of every cycle, in the beginning of every cycle, there's a moment of transition. That's what I'm feeling. It may last for any amount of time. A moment of feeling, or many years of deep inner work, whilst feeling displaced. So that's a moment where we get to rest and think and do research about our future. It will not always be this way, but for now it is most helpful for you to not only deal with what is immediately before you, all else will be shown when the time is right. There is growth to be done, and then the Void will bring forth the next step on your path to meet you. Do not have worry. You don't have to worry, and you do not have to search. Be present, be patient. When you can do something, do it. When you cannot, just be. Your time will soon come. If you are holding on to a question about a relationship, surrender it into the void and let it become what it must be, according to spiritual wisdom and love. All right? When someone loves you, they prove that they love you. And if you have to step away from them to focus on your own fulfillment, they will continue to show you that they love you. If they are only coming around for certain reasons and you feel like maybe you can change the situation, this person's going to go from cunning and sly to seductive maybe. But there's going to be some sort of meeting, negotiation that's going to bring clarity at the end of the month. And so this is a time to really focus on something that fulfills you, that makes you happy. You know, whatever that is. You know, when we were kids, we never had a problem. I don't know, as adults, we're like, well, you know, I did this when I was little. Well, go back to doing that, because that is what you're being pulled to do, and figure out as an adult how to share that with the world, because that's our sole purpose and it's our reason for being here. Your word of prayer that we pulled earlier is caring for the month of March. Heaven cares for me, and I keep my heart open to caring about myself, first and foremost, others, and the world around me. And to close, I'm going to read from the book To Give Doreen Virtue Credit. Mother Mary sent you this card as a reminder that she cares very deeply for you and your family. Although you may sometimes feel alone, you are definitely watched over and protected. When life is stressful, though, as it has been lately for you, you may not feel the Blessed Mother's loving presence. So refer to this card. It will help for you to know that the divine love is here for you. This card also asks for you to keep your heart open and to continue caring for others, even though you may feel unappreciated or used. Remember that your spiritual path is to be loving and helpful, not to change others. However, you don't need to, nor should you, stay in any abusive or toxic situations or relationships. You can care for someone from a distance. Most importantly, care for yourself, dear one. Take time for you and attend to the things that are important for your health, your happiness, and your well-being. This is a month of caring for you first, and by the end of the month, you'll know which direction to bring yourself. Get quiet, pray, ask for guidance, do research, read a book, watch a movie, find contentment, and do something creative, because that brings you pride and the ability to give a gift to someone later on in the year around Christmas time. All right? So be careful for the energies around you in the month of March, knowing that going into April, you're going to be very happy that you kind of kicked back and let spring roll in. All right, thank you again for coming by. I hope to hear from you soon. If not, I will be putting out another video towards the middle of March. Thank you again. Take care, and God bless.